Welcome back to part 2 of the One Direction TV special. Yep, I'm Nathan. That's Ryan. Let's do this.
Yeah, part 2.
Oh, this is Celeste.
Yes, thank you. Everyone thanks Celeste. Celeste paid for this request. So thank you, Celeste. Everyone thanks Celeste for this. Part 2 of their TV special. It's a fun little special. So let's check it out.
Okay.
Thank you. I've got to say, I think at the moment that is my favourite song to perform.
Me too, I like it.
It's very, very good. How are you guys feeling? You feeling good? Okay, what is coming up next?
Now, we've been to some amazing places this year. Harry, what's been your favourite place this year?
Niall, I think my favourite place right now is...
Yeah, I was going to say right now. Yeah, you have to. Yeah, right now.
Fair enough, I agree. But without a doubt, one of the highlights for me this year has to be our time in Brazil. It was just...
Oh, yeah.
It was just before the World Cup. There was an absolutely amazing buzz around the place. The cities were beautiful. The gigs were some of the best we've ever played. And the fans were off the scale.
Oh, yeah.
And as well as all of that, we got to visit one of the most impressive wonders of the world. Take a look.
Oh. Where did they go, Nathan?
To the statue thingy.
Oh, the Christus?
Yeah.
The car goes past and the kids just whack the windows, just banging on the windows and screaming. There's been places where we've had to hold the windows to put pressure on the other side so they don't go through because the kids just whacking the windows.
I believe it. That's scary.
And there was a guy driving and his daughter was out the sunroof and he was bumping.
I think we saw that in the movie, didn't we? The movie?
To move out the way. It's just insane.
Sorry, I just missed what he said.
So many new places that I've never been to before, and then in the
sunroof, and he was bumping the car in front of him to try and get it to move out the way. It's just insane.
The One Direction movie that we saw, I think we saw some of that footage.
These past couple of weeks, and I haven't seen any of them. Going outside and being out in the open now is like a treat, you know what I mean? Because we're stuck inside these rooms all the time, just doing our thing.
Well, pause there. So they've talked about that where it's been hard for them to sometimes see the sights of the actual cities or countries that they're in because they can't go out. One, because they're on tour, they can show up and they have to go on to the next tour.
Go to the next place. Yeah.
Yeah. And then the other thing is like that's the thing, he gets so popular you can't even walk out.
Yeah. You have to go incognito and it's really hard to hide in public.
We'll never have that problem. Oh, look at those people. It's insane.
Wow.
There's nothing I would like to do more than just walk around, these cities. But the police take control and you can't sneak out of places anymore. It's, becomes a planned operation because they're so protective over everyone's safety.
Oh my gosh.
We're about to head out now. We're going to...
Pause for a sec.
Yeah.
Another wonder of the world, I think.
As much as I love a lot of different bands and artists, a lot, but I don't love them enough to be a part of this. As much as I love certain artists and celebrities, and for decades, longer than any of these fans have been alive, people watching our channel, there's people I've artists that I've followed for 30, 40 years. I still wouldn't be part of a parade, hopefully seeing them in a car drive by. I just no, you go ahead to see them at the show. I'm okay. It's a weird fandom to go beyond just going to the concert, hoping to catch a glimpse of them coming out of a building or...
I'm the same. I would say the only way is if I believed that somehow I would actually get the chance to meet them in person. If it's a false belief, and that's why I kind of that's not going to happen. So I immediately go that's not going to happen. So why would I go chase them down? Although I did that one where she was running in the airport to try and catch up to them. I don't know if you and I heard that Bono or somebody was in an airport, we'd run to go and try and.
I don't think I would, honestly. And I'm not just to crop on your point. No, I have this real belief that I've just never been put to the test. But if I would just leave celebrities alone. And a lot of people do. I've heard that from other people. You just kind of leave them alone. Oh, that's cool. I saw Bono, but I wouldn't run. I don't know if I'd run up to him. If I literally was like next to
not
him,
run up to him, but like if I heard like he's gonna pass by this section here and we could like wave and say hi, yeah, I'd run. Yeah.
I guess that there's sure if it was like an innocent, hey Bono, love your work, stay safe, pal. Sure, but let them keep moving, let them proceed, let them go to where they need to go, and
Yeah,
okay.
Actually, Christ the Redeemer in Rio. But we,
the Christus or whatever it's called.
Christ the Redeemer, yeah.
That's our little disguise. I like this. It's fun. It's like a little adventure.
Why is your face puffy?
The important thing is that we're all in this together. I used to be a baker, so I love being in the back of the bread.
Are they going in the dark?
Don't normally work. Now this one I have a bit more.
Oh, this is long hair Louis.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my! I really like it in here.
It's to me in the morning.
I can hear them outside, and I think we're getting away with it.
Oh, they're in a bread van. I see.
Oh, they're just sneaking past everybody. That's hilarious. There's no windows, so nobody would know.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
Actually,
Oh, yeah.
a green van that we used to have when I lived at home, and we used to travel to Manchester in it, and we used to put cushions in the back of it like this, and it was fun.
I've got a mild bit of claustrophobia in me.
How you feeling, Nyla?
Not good.
I feel a bit similar now. I still feel like that.
Oh, you can get car sick back there. Yeah, if you're back there in the back.
Yeah.
So they got there. There's no crowds here, really.
And people don't know who they are necessarily, except if they
normal
run into
crowd.
Them, like here.
Oh. Boy, even Jesus wants to give them a hug. He's so excited. Come here, Louis. He said, come on, Louis. Bring it in.
You getting that?
It's massive, and it was cool to be there, and we get to say to our grandchildren that we went as a band.
We're going to wall around you.
Classic formation, guys.
Lead the way, don't speak. I'm going to hold people. Let's have Shorty here. Hold.
You know, I'd like to go back.
It's pretty
to
crazy. It's just kind of
place
funny because all the fans that were there, like the hotel, hoping to catch a glimpse, they snuck out. The people who are like on a legit sightseeing tour, like, we saw One Direction. That's kind of how it has to be. You almost, if a celebrity sighting happens, it should be random. It shouldn't be planned. That's kind of what I'm getting at. It's accidental,
Instead of like, they might be coming here. Yeah.
Well, it's very nice of Melissa. She says that if she saw either of us, she would say hi to us. Well, thanks. Thanks, Melissa. That's very nice. Thank you. Oh, so I guess there's a security guy named Paul who's still security guards for Liam. Okay, cool.
Huh.
Well, you work with people that you trust, I guess, for sure.
Some places we've seen absolutely zero. I don't know. It almost feels like, we are going to have to come back and experience those things. Yeah, maybe we'll do it together in like 15 years. Then wear that out. That'd be weird, wouldn't it?
Oh, boy. Yeah, well.
It really was an amazing experience and one we'll never forget.
Now, I want to see who's here tonight, so if that's all right, I want to come down and come and chat to some of you. There we go. Hello, girls. Where have you come from today?
I've come from the Netherlands.
Netherlands. Great place. What have you thought? How have you been? Okay?
You've been good, yeah? We love you guys.
That's great to hear. Nice to meet you. Brilliant. Here we go. Right, ladies. Where have you come from?
Brazil.
Of course.
Oh, wow.
Who is your favourite Brazilian footballer?
Neymar.
Of course. Of course. Thank you. Right, okay.
Liam would know. I mean, sorry, Louis would know. I would know. Yeah.
Right, so what have you been up to over the last couple of days?
We went to Universal, and then we got to meet you last night.
And have you had fun?
It's been the best trip ever. You guys have been amazing.
We got to best friends. We got to go together, and all because of you guys. So thank you so much.
Oh, bring it in.
Oh,
And Louis is good at working the crowd.
Yeah, he's doing very good.
After the break, bring it in.
Yeah, he's very comfortable. That's great.
Yep. You like that?
Oh yeah, we still got a few songs left. That's right.
Changes into something rare.
This is Night Changes, I believe.
Doesn't like that kind of dress. Everything she never had, she's showing off. Driving too fast, moon is breaking through her hair. She is setting for something that she won't forget. Having no regrets is all that she really wants.
Well, this is one of the ones we liked a lot, I think, was this one.
We're only getting older, baby. Now I'm thinking about her lately.
Oh, Niall's guitar looks just like my guitar.
Just how fast the night changes. Everything that you ever dreamed of disappearing when you wake up. But there's nothing to be afraid of. Even when the night changes, it will never change me and you. Chasing it tonight, doubts are running around her head. He's waiting, hides behind a cigarette. Heart is beating loud, but she doesn't want it to stop. Moving too fast, moon is lighting up her skin. She's falling, doesn't even know it yet. Having no regrets is all that she really wants. Only getting older, baby. I've been thinking about lately. Does it ever drive you crazy? Just how fast the night changes. Everything that you ever dreamed of disappearing when you wake up. But there's nothing to be afraid of. Even when the night changes, it will never change me and you. Going out tonight changes into something red. Her mother doesn't like that kind of dress. Reminds her of the missing piece of innocence she loved. Everything that you ever dreamed of is disappearing when you wake up. But there's nothing to be afraid of. Even when the night changes, it will never change, baby. It will never change, baby. It will never change me and you.
Yep. That's one of my favorite songs from them.
Our world tour took us on the road for an incredible
pause it there.
160.
Yeah,
we
that's
agree.
definitely, it just has that feel of like a little bit more timeless. A little bit, yeah, that one probably won't age.
You're agreed, yeah. That has an ageless sound to it that could have been released in 82, 92, 2002. It has that kind of rhythm and quality to the song where you're just like, ba, 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 da, ba, ba. Yeah, it's a very nice, melodic, softly sung song and really complements each other's voices very well in that song. And we really enjoyed it when we heard it the first time. It's legit a good song. I would say that is a good song. And yeah, nicely performed here as well, for sure.
Yeah, probably the last time this one's done. Well, no, they probably go on tour a little bit more after this, but I would guess not long after
As a
this.
fivesome? Yeah, well, this is. Wow, I mean, I can't. I think this is December of 2014 or something. And then the
within a
following
year.
March or what? Not even a year. It was like March or April of 2015 that Zayn left.
Zayn left, yeah.
Yeah, it was like half a year later after this. Fans had no idea. It's so weird. Everyone here, this band's gonna be around forever. Yeah. Oh man.
54 days, but we didn't let that tiny detail get in the way of us writing our new album.
So when we couldn't get to a recording studio, we brought the recording studio to us. Take a look at this.
Going out tonight, keep it smooth.
Oh, it's slow start, isn't it?
Going out tonight. That tone too.
We're doing the recording process the same as we did last year. We set up 2 mattresses.
No rest for the wicked.
And then a microphone, a laptop, a couple of speakers, and away we go. And that's how we did the last album.
Don't look at me like that. Actually, do. Every time you do good, I would look at you.
It's better than doing it in a proper recording studio because it's more like organic. You kind of every hotel room's different and sounds different.
Again. It's me and you, buddy. It's me and you all the way, baby.
Julian, John, Jamie, whenever we're sat with them, it kind of just feels like we're sat with, you know, other members of the band. It's a big thing sitting in a room and, you know, talking about your feelings and talking about your deepest love and whenever you've got your heart broken, all that kind of stuff, you know. So you have to be able to be comfortable, really, for the good, for the real stuff to come out.
What's the best way of saying that? And let's fit it in. We did that when we were young.
Are we way past that, playing hard to get? We did that when we were young. When we were younger.
Yeah.
Are you sleeping, baby, by yourself? Or are you giving it to someone else? Trying to find you, but I just don't know where the broken hearts go.
You did something that's so good.
You went,
Someone else.
It was good.
I just need a couple of those. Okay.
Like, it's got to that point now for me, and I'm
Yeah, it's cool, obviously, just to hear the live raw vocals. No sound effects. It's literally just in a room singing this hotel room, and what we're hearing is just the raw vocal of Harry. So, I mean, the boys can sing, and that's the first thing we said when we first did One Direction way ago. First thing we said when we were still like over, we didn't know any of their names other than Harry at the time. I think I remember saying, I think that's Harry. And like we knew nothing about these guys. But the first video we said is like, well, they can sing. They're singing live. It was a live performance where we reacted to. And the first thing we said is they can sing. At least they can sing. So yeah.
It's like that moment there. It's like the caption is that moment when Harry realizes he could make it on his own.
He's like, wait a minute, I get this by myself and make more money. Have to share it 5 ways. Yeah. Oh.
serious about writing and stuff and making the songs, and like I'm proper into it now.
On the last couple of albums, obviously, I've realised that the boys have loved being involved with the writing, and I felt like I was missing out a bit. So then made a conscious decision to be like, I want to be more involved with that now. I'm enjoying writing the songs, and it doesn't feel like work when I go to the studio anymore either. It's like, it's fun.
But when you do that last one, go full. Just go all the way.
It's the place I belong.
To actually write the music and like turn on the radio and one of your songs comes on and you're like, I know exactly what this song's about. And sometimes they're about the most random thing, right? When we wrote Midnight Memories, we wrote it first about KFC. And it's so funny. First of all, it's just mumble, like we're having a good time, whatever. And out of nowhere, this massive chant erupts. I love KFC. And then it became the song.
I recorded like this. I don't exist if I don't have her. The sun doesn't shine, the world doesn't turn. Alright. Na 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 na. Alright. Na 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 na. I know for sure. Everybody wanna steal my girl. Everybody wanna take her heart away. Na 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 na.
The reason why I feel so much stronger singing our songs now is because they've got us in them. They've got credibility because they've come from us, and it's the way we're feeling.
They know who they are.
Okay, so interesting to see this, that they're all saying this. This is their, correct me if I'm wrong, they're recording their fourth album, because yes, their fifth album didn't have Zayn. So they're recording their fourth album right now.
Mm-hmm.
Then they're going to record their fifth album without Zayn and then disband. But it's interesting how they're talking about on this album in particular, they seem to be all, and I know there's some earlier writing credits to the other guys, but as a band collectively they're writing, but they're all getting that bug. So there's probably, like you're saying, the Harry moment, Zayn saying, I kind of like writing, I kind of like writing. And So everyone's kind of like, oh, wait a minute, I can do this.
Yeah.
And then I hate to say it, it might be hard to share. Like, I wrote this song. This is my song. Like, sure, here you go, band.
Yeah.
Here's the song I wrote. Here's the melodies. But that's okay, Zane. Here's your part, and Harry, here's your part. But I wrote this song.
Yeah.
I don't care how selfless they are. There's still got to be that part of you as an entertainer, right? You want to be first on the bill of the movie, man. Like, you want to be starring you. Like, that's just the way. It's got to play with their heads a little bit. It has to.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's a good point. And it's even harder when you're younger to give up that creative control. Like, some of my favorite bands talk about getting over that point, like getting past where they create something or make something they're really proud of, and then they give it to the band, and then they have to just kind of go like, okay, you have to be mature enough to say, if we don't want this, that's fine. We can keep on coming with ideas. But if they get too invested in their idea, they get confrontational, and it's like, but I like this, and why don't you like it? That's a hard thing to do when you have 3 or 4 other members that have to also say, yeah, I can do that. It's challenging.
They've been doing this now for 4 years. They're veterans. They have a clear, you know what I mean? They're veterans now, even though they're 21. Like, they know what they want to say. They know where they want to head.
Literally once in a lifetime, just being caught in the midst of a phenomenon. It's just magic.
Was that a play on words?
We hope you've enjoed the show.
We just want to say a massive thank you to all of our fans who've travelled here to be with us tonight.
And a huge, huge thank you to all of you guys watching at home.
Okay.
What about us watching many years later?
This has been
That's
One
right.
Direction.
Well, we're still home. I'm not even home.
This is best
Right.
song ever! Make some noise!
Wait, it's the Who song. I keep forgetting that. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I had a great time while watching that special. Really, it was fun. It was a fun time. And it's great to see it's interesting video too, because again, we're seeing this backwards history. You know, we didn't see this in real time, of course, 9 years ago. So we're seeing this interesting to hear their comments or their dreams and their hopes and knowing where the band goes. So it's kind of a fascinating backwards look at the band to see where they were at this time. And that's what I find interesting. I think it's more interesting to watch it now, knowing where they are, instead of maybe if I watched it back then on YouTube, 2014 for the first time. But, it's interesting to watch the discussions and how they are as a band and where they end up now. It's interesting.
Yeah. I look at these as a slice of time. This is before things kind of start to fall apart. This is probably the last real big production. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm probably wrong. But what the fans know of, this is the time when they were having fun, just released their fourth album, promoting that fourth album. I mean, the fifth album's great too, don't get me wrong, but this seems to be about the height of their career right here.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Thanks, Celeste. Again, Celeste paid for this TV special for us to react to. Yeah, we're running out of One Direction. It's almost over, guys. Sorry, the journey's been good. We sign off. No more One Direction after this video. This is it. The reactions will end.
Yeah, that's it. Channel's over. We're finished. Yeah. Who you should thank is Brian Lord. That's the real one.
Brian, everyone thank your Lord and Savior, Brian Lord. He's the one that started this journey over a year ago.
Yeah.
And he just dropped One Direction on our channel and ran away. We'll never see him again. All right. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks a lot. And hope to see you in the next one.
We done? Well, I'm out of here.